Hey you guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of VGC Prep. Last episode kind of started the question of the day, and the question of the day is, swagger. I know it's not a question, but I don't really care. It ruined that battle so badly. But I think the best part of that episode was the end of the second battle, spoiler alert, where we found out that the move we had been trying to avoid the entire battle, didn't one-shot us, and we probably could have done a lot better if we knew that beforehand. So go watch that episode. It was a lot of frustrations in the beginning and a lot of face palming at the end. So let's look at our opponent's team. That's not the right order. Looks like we've got Gallade, Greninja, Raikou, Regirock, Thundurus, and Landorus. Therian? No, Incarnate. Incarnate, yes, that is the right one. So obviously only potential Megas Gallade. Looking at the team, I kind of want to start off with Porygon 2, even though there is the potential for Gallade. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with Togekiss as well. Kind of a little risky, I will admit, but I'm gonna go with it. We're gonna go for Banette, who can be very useful, and Rotom, who can also be very useful. Leaves us a little bit weak to Regirock, to be quite honest with you, but not a big deal because we do have Burn with Banette. And Togekiss's Dazzling Gleam hits it neutrally. I don't think it has high special defense, so it's not something to be completely worried about. So we'll see how well we can do with that. So yeah, I was discussing with a couple people on Skype this morning, actually. Well, yesterday morning, and I might try and get a Whimsicott Trick Room setter going. It's the only it's one of the only non-ghost / psychic types. I mean, it is fairy, so something I've noticed is a lot of Trick Room setters are weak to Aegislash and Bishop. And it's really annoying, you know, because they're very prominent in this format, like, very prominent. Looks like we get Torrent, whoop-de-doo. But this is not a good lead for me, and there's a very good reason why. Greninja destroys me, Gallade destroys me, but at the same time, I think I can take a close combat. No, I don't want to risk it. I'm just going to switch out into the Banette, or is that, like, just so obvious, and he's not even going to do that? I don't know. I think Togekiss can take an Ice Beam. So I kind of just want to stay in with Togekiss and go for Dazzling Gleam to get at least some chip damage off onto the Gallade. And then I can always double protect next turn. Yeah, I think that's my safest play. Greninja's probably going to wreck me, but I'm going to try it anyway. We're going to go for switching to Banette in prediction of the close combat. Go for Dazzling Gleam. I'm predicting an Ice Beam, and I'm sure that's what's going to happen. But I really do think I can tank it. I'm not going to like it, and I might actually go down to Life Orb, but at least I'll get some chip damage off onto the Gallade and the Greninja. So Ice Beam does go off. Wow, I do take that. Oh, wait. What? Double attacking me. I survive? What? Okay, so I don't think that was the Protean Greninja. I didn't see... What the hell? Holy crap, I think this might be an in-game team, possibly, because A, I didn't see Protean go off, so that kind of confused me a bit, and B, well, I might have missed it because I think I was looking at my desk or something like that. I don't really remember exactly what just happened there, but I don't recall seeing Protean. So that did a lot less than I thought it would. And then not only that, we took the Ice Punch on top of that, and judging by the damage, it was either a really low roll, or it was an Eevee train, because I'm pretty sure a normal Gallade would do a lot more damage than that. So right now, I'm not entirely sure what to do. I remember from his team that he had a few things that I didn't really like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in Porygon 2 here. That will basically guarantee me to get Trick Room up. And it looks like we have a Regirock. Now, Regirock, what the hell do we do here? We get Clear Body, which is actually not too bad, because if this Thundurus is the one that is of the Swagger variety, I don't think it can raise our attack with Swagger, which is good, because I have 0 attack IVs, so even if we do hit ourselves in Confusion, it shouldn't do very much. But here's the question, what do I do? Taunt is very, very possible, but I think I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to Protect, and I'm going to go for Trick Room, just in case. In-game team, I really do think so, because it has Quick Claw. I really do think so. No one really uses Quick Claw, even at the bottom of the ladder. I've never seen it on Wi-Fi before. I've seen it on Showdown, but Showdown's definitely a little bit different. It's a little bit more accessible to people. Goes for Brick Break. Okay, so no taunt so far, but that's not going to do very much, of course. And a Dark Pulse. That's an interesting option. Okay, so I didn't see Dark Pulse coming, but again, I don't think... Well, actually, Thundurus does have some decent special attack. Not a big deal, though, because honestly, at this point in the game, I don't think the net's going to be really too useful. So I'm just going to double attack the Thundurus, try and get it out of here. Maybe it has Sash, you never know. It looks like we've got another Quick Claw, but Brick Break's not doing enough to really threaten me, and plus I can burn it next turn. If I survive. I don't know if I will, or if I will take out this Thundurus. I'm not really sure. But judging by that damage, I think we will. I'm pretty sure we will. Oh my god, that just went... yeah. So next turn, I'm going to burn it. We'll go for Tri-Attack Break. It's not Sturdy, it's Clear Body. So Will-O-Wisp right onto it, and then Tri-Attack, which will do some good damage. Nothing too bad. We do catch the burn, so this Regirock's not going to be doing very much to us. And we do grab the Tri-Attack. Now, that doesn't do very much, obviously. He goes for Earthquake this time. That's not going to do as much. No, that does nothing. Okay, wow, that did nothing. And that should be game right there. We'll just have to attack it. It'd probably take another turn after this current turn that's about to happen. Actually, it really depends. I think Regirock has a lot of natural bulk in defense, so I could be thinking around maybe it's special defense. I don't know. It's actually slower than our Banette, which I didn't expect. The Regis are actually pretty bulky. Yeah, see, it's pretty bulky, as I had thought. Not bad. I mean, we'll still probably beat it with the Tri-Attack, so it's not a big deal. I do like the Regis. They're pretty cool. I really like Regigigas, but I tried using it once. Actually, I think it was on this team. I tried it at one point, and I just... It's cool for a Trick Room team, because the way you look at it, you know, the slow start actually kind of speeds you up in Trick Room, which is nice. But, the half attack isn't really great, so I don't know. So let's keep going. We'll get another battle going here, of course. We always try and do 2 battles, unless, you know, either I'm, like, not feeling good, or, you know, it takes, like, a day and a half to find a battle. But for the most part, I try to get 2 battles an episode. Or if we're battling someone else, you know, like an actual person, like from Twitter or YouTube, actually really only Twitter, then it's like a best 2 out of 3, or if it's like a 1 battle 6v6. So like either way, episodes are like tend to be about 15 to 20 minutes long, because I think that's a good range. So let's look at this team real quick. We've got Scizor, Salamence, so many S's. I wanted to say something with an S. I don't even know what. Cresselia, Togekiss, Latios, and Arcanine. Now this is actually kind of a threatening team. Right off the bat, I mean, Porygon 2 is going to be our safest bet to getting Trick Room up. So I'm going to do that. But the other side of that coin is Cresselia can kind of ruin that for us. So what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to start off with Banette, and I think that's going to be something that we're going to need to do. So, I mean, he could start off with Salamence, which would be pretty unfortunate. So I think what I'll do is I'll bring Metagross. Metagross actually kind of walls a lot of his team. That's true. We haven't brought Metagross very often. And I'm debating between Togekiss and Rotom. And I think either one would be pretty good. Togekiss, he has 2 dragons on his team, so that's pretty nice. But he also has the Scizor, which, on the same side of things, we do kind of beat with Metagross, and we can burn it with Banette. I'm expecting Mega Salamence. Mega Scizor isn't really that common. Plus, Metagross can kind of handle Scizor pretty well. Togekiss or Rotom? Togekiss or Rotom? Rotom will provide good against Arcanine and Togekiss, but Togekiss would be good for Salamence and Latios. Oh, tough decisions, my friends. Tough decisions. Did I just, like, unplug that? I'm running out of time, man. I don't know. Scrafty's definitely not helpful here. Togekiss or Rotom? Togekiss or Rotom? I think I'm going to go for Rotom. Oh, man, that was a tough decision. They were both, like, pretty equal. You know, you think about it, like, Arcanine's probably going to be a bit of an issue. Togekiss is going to be kind of an issue. But then you're like, well, but he's got Salamence, and it could be Mega Salamence, and he's got Latios, and Latios is kind of offensive. I think I chose wrong. Then again, can I really take a return from a Salamence? I don't really think so. So we do get the Intimidate, not very good. I'm not happy about that. But I'm going to switch into Rotom just right off the bat. We get Serene Grace. Oh, that is good. That is good. And I will tell you why that's good, because Tri-Attack loves it. Alright, so I'm going to switch straight into Rotom here. Banette at -1 isn't going to be very helpful for us. So I'm just going to switch out. Rotom is, I brought him specifically for Arcanine and Togekiss, so of course I'm going to bring that. And I went for Trick Room. He's probably going to Aura Sphere or Close Combat me, or both. He actually Snarls. Ooh, I forget about that move all the time. But that's actually not that bad, because we could probably well, we don't want to paralyze it. And he goes for Dazzling Gleam. Now, wondering if you're the offensive variant that I am. No Life Orb. Okay. Haha. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just double into this Arcanine. I want to get rid of it. It's going to be a problem. Togekiss is probably going to protect this turn. And since we're at -1 for both our Pokemon, which is not fun at all, I want to get rid of it before it can keep going. Now, it's probably not going to die this turn. I am at -1. But I'm hoping maybe we can get, like, an Ice. If we can freeze it, that'd be kind of nice. Oh, wow. Speaking of the devil, we froze it. Now, this is a really... Oh, no. Togekiss is naturally slower. My Rotom isn't negative speed for specific reasons. So that wasn't too unexpected. But now that we froze him, I'm thinking... Well... I'm gonna try attack the Togekiss, because it didn't really do very much to the Arcanine, and I'm gonna Thunderbolt the Arcanine. Now, I think if it uses a Fire type move, it should dethaw, so it's really not that big of a deal. It is a Fire type. Plus, I have Serene Grace, so I think it's like a more than 50% chance. I don't know. But I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt. That should bring it in range. Damn it, it thawed out. Now, Porygon 2 avoided. Rotom didn't, of course not. But that's not a big deal, I don't think. Thunderbolt should still take it out, so I'm going to try attack the thingamabob, and then I'm going to Thunderbolt the Arcanine. And I'm probably going to switch out both of these guys next turn, especially if we get a freeze. I would love for a freeze. No. This Togekiss is doing a lot more than I thought it would. I mean, it's not doing very much, but it's doing a lot more. Oh, so close. Oh my god, that's not good. Okay, so they're both going to go down. Wow. Oh man, they're both going to go down. Ooh, I played that really poorly, actually. I probably did. Oh, shoot. Maybe we can get a freeze this time. That'd be very nice if we can. He's probably going to go for extreme speed, I just realized. No. Okay, protect. It's not bad, not bad. I mean, I can finish it off with a bullet punch, so it's not a big deal with my, whatever it's called. And we don't get a freeze. That's unfortunate, but relying on Hex is not something I want to do. I was just hoping maybe. Arcanine's kind of a jerk. He's kind of a jerk. That's fine. We still have Banette, who's not at -1, and we do still have Metagross, who is not at -1. Plus, I don't think Togekiss can exactly take out either of my two Pokemon, especially if it's not offensive. So I'm just going to Mega Evolve, go for Trick Room, and I'm going to just Bullet Punch the Arcanine. Just get rid of it, you know? Because I'm not really too concerned about the Togekiss. Plus, obviously, I think it's going to protect. I thought it was going to protect it at another point, but I didn't realize it was Snarl at that point. So, I don't know. So he's not going to protect, but the Arcanine is going to go down. No, it's not Flame Body. I don't think it even gets Flame Body. Oh, Rocky Helmet, though. That is a little unfortunate. We will take some damage from that. And he goes for Heat Wave. Now, that shouldn't take me out, because I am Assault Vest. That does a lot more than I was hoping it would do. Oh, it was a crit, that's why. Like I said, I am Assault Vest, so I didn't expect it to do that much. But it did crit us, so that's unfortunate. I don't know if it really played out in the end. If he has Salamence, we're probably dead anyway. So it looks like we've got a Scizor. Now, Scizor. I'm just going to burn the Scizor. Hopefully it's not Lumberry. And I'm going to Meteor Mash the Togekiss, and that should take it out. We don't miss the Will-O-Wisp, so let's just hope it's not Lumberry. Please don't be Lumberry. It's not Lumberry. Okay, so that's beautiful. And the Meteor Mash will go off. We'll take out the Togekiss without a doubt in my mind. There's no way it's surviving that. And we get the attack raise. Now let's just hope he doesn't have knockoff and kills us. Oh, he has knockoff. And he kills us, right? Oh, come on. I was really hoping we'd survive. That Heat Wave miss crit actually was pretty important. I'm not gonna lie there. That was pretty important. Because he's burned, and if that Heat Wave probably would have left us a little over half, so I want to say we would have survived that. So in comes Salamence. Now, Salamence is kind of a problem, especially since the Scizor has knockoff as well. I could burn it. I'm going to protect to first see if it is physical, because then I'll definitely want to burn it. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see, because this might end up being really bad. Taking out my Metagross that quickly is really, really unfortunate. And it's special, so there's no way we're gonna live. And that crit did actually. I didn't think it would make a play, but it did, because. Excuse me as I hiccup my way through this description. I'm just gonna burn it. You know, it could miss. You never know. But what I was thinking was survive at about half. We still have Trick Room up, obviously. Okay, well, I'm trying to gather my thoughts. Yeah. So we still have Trick Room up. The Intimidate wouldn't affect us because we're Clear Body. And then we're at +1. Remember, we're at +1, so a Meteor Mash would probably do a hell of a lot of damage to the Salamence. And I most likely, if I was at that point and I needed to take out the Salamence, I would have double attacked it. So I do think that crit did matter, but it's not the end of the world. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Peace.